working on our lower body today. We're using our Pilates ball and we're going to get started standing up today. Finding ourselves with our ball for a nice little welcome in to our whole body. Again, if you're not using a ball, you could use something else that's small, maybe a bit squishy, and finding a nice sort of reach up overhead, stretching up, arriving into your body, letting go of everything else. Exhale, come down towards your heart and give it a little squeeze. We're lifting up, stretching through the spine, wrapping into the tummy muscles. Finding that breath flow. Exhale, come down to your heart, give the ball a squeeze. Again, inhale, really expand the ribs. As we come down now, let's increase a little tail tuck. So tuck your tail under as you squeeze. We're activating through our C curve and our abdominal muscles. Inhale, up, exhale, tuck and squeeze. Inhale, up, exhale, tuck and squeeze. Let's expand the arms. Take them out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, pull down, squeeze. Change hands. Inhale. Exhale, pull down, squeeze and tuck that tail. Continue like this, guys. And I want you to start thinking about the pelvic floor as well. Integrating a bit of pelvic floor activity here. Exhale and lift and squeeze that pelvic floor. Inhale, release the pelvic floor. So as the hands come together, they mirror pelvic floor squeezing up and inwards. And then as you release those hands, that's what the pelvic floor is doing, opening and widening. And then as you bring it in, it's giving that nice bit of tension upwards and inwards. Continue here for another 10 seconds. Inhale, open, release, exhale, tighten and wrap in. Inhale, open, release, exhale, tighten and wrap in. And last 3, last 2, last 1. Tuck. Nice. Bring that ball to the side, down your leg. We're going to take a little roll down the side of the body. So bring it to just about your hip and then roll down the side of the body and then roll it back up. Little side stretch. Roll down, down the side of the body and roll back up. Feeling the side stretch here. We want to control those abdominals as we take our side stretch. 2 more. Feeling like you're lengthening through the spine as you bend. And return, let's swap sides. Take your hand to the other side and find that roll down. Just take it as far as it feels good and roll down. I like rotating and looking a little bit up towards the ceiling for a little bit of a neck stretch here as well. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Nice, stretch through that side waist, roll it back up. Take that ball and take it up overhead and pop it behind your head. We're going for this little chest opener here. Be careful, those ribs don't pop out and you go into the lumbar spine. So we're bringing it down here at the front of the body. Head is quite neutral, neck is neutral, and opening those elbows back. Maybe you can feel yourself widening your breath here into the side ribs. Exhale, release. Belly flattens in. Inhale. The belly can fill. The ribs expand. Exhale. We're going to add on with a twist. Inhale. Pelvic floor can descend. Exhale. Take a gentle twist one direction. And then inhale to return to the center. And then exhale again, twist the other direction. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, return. Exhale, twist. Inhale, return. 1 more each side. Maybe you can get those elbows back a little further as you pull the shoulder blades back towards the spine. Last time. And coming back to the front, nice work. We're going to give those shoulders a roll And put the ball between our knees now. Warming up a little bit into our squats and our inner thighs, hands to your hips if that feels fine for you. And bringing ourselves down into a gentle squat and stand. Now you see, we're going to change our position of our feet though today, so I want you to give a little bit of squeeze on that ball. So instead of hip distance, give it a little squeeze in for our squat today. Bring it in a little bit closer if that's feeling okay for you. So we want that ball to be squished, or maybe you've just got a cushion today. Giving that ball a nice super squish. Nice, so the inner thighs up through into the pelvic floor, getting some activation here. We're just starting with a little squat. Remember, we're wrapping on the tummy muscles, so we're fighting that gravity feeling of pullish dropping. We're going to add on, when you're ready, let's find that squat and hold, and then we're going to tuck the tail like we did before, and then release it back to standing. Remember, as you stand up, we also can find that nice neutral spine, so don't keep the bottom stick down, tuck that tail under, go down, pelvic curl, release, and straighten down. Pelvic curl, release, straighten. So we're adding that little pelvic curl in. If that's for you, just tuck as much as you can. Let's go. Tuck it under, release, and stand. We're keeping that gentle squeeze on the ball. Can you feel just maybe a little bit of warmth coming through those inner thighs? Nice. In 10 more seconds, we're holding down to continue with just those little tail tucks. Those tail tucks are accessing those lower abdominals. Our six-pack muscles, in fact, our rectus muscles, are the muscles that bend, that give flexion to the spine. Last 4, 3, holding down in 2. And last 1, hold it down, let's go. We're going to tuck and release. Tuck and then release. Keep the squeeze on the ball. Tuck and release. Nice work. Tuck and release. Tuck and release. Pulling the pubic bone up towards the belly button is the feeling. We're tucking it under. Remember that feeling of maybe like a dog that's got its tail all the way under, and then just releasing back to your neutral, maybe a little bit further. Final 3, let's go guys, you got this. 2, we're gonna just stay in our squat if you can. Last 1, just stay here in your neutral spine, pulse on that ball to finish. Now, nice work. Can you squeeze that ball like your knees are going to join in the middle of that ball? Can you keep your abdominals wrapped on? Keep breathing up in that chest. Nice work, I've got 5. Let's finish in 4, keep squeezing strong. Last 3, keep squeezing strong. Last 2, and you got it guys. There's your last 1. Nice job, stand on up. Take that ball out for a moment and just take a little bend through the knees. Nice, that was a nice little strong one through those inner thighs. We're going to drop the ball down between our ankles for a moment. Work a little bit here with the back of the pelvic floor. You're rotating the toes outward and coming to squeeze into the ball slightly through those heels at the back. We are going to move into something that is a bit of a balance. So just if you need an extra support of a chair, then stay close to a chair or a table or a sink or a bench. Finding ourselves squeezing into that ball, we're activating through right in the deep hip rotators. So all of our knees are going to go through the center of our toe. We're going to keep that alignment. So it's rotating in that hip socket. The backs of the legs are coming closer together. Keeping that wrapping feeling, we're going to rise onto our toes and lower back down. This in fact is giving an extra bit of squeeze closed to the pelvic floor at the back towards the anus. So that is, you might feel it there as we lift. Nice. You just want to turn those toes out to a comfortable position for you. They don't have to be turned out much. Some people will turn out a long way, some people will turn out a little. We're going to find a lift up in a moment and a hold there in 4. Keep those rises and lowers going in 3, in 2, feeling it in the calf muscles as well, yes. Last 1, find that hold in that lift. Can you bend down, straighten up, and then lower your heels? We lift, bend, straighten, lower. Lift the heels, bend the knees, straighten it up, and then drop those heels back down. Nice work. So we are, as I said, working our hips, our glutes, our legs a bit today. But nice, slow, safe movement. Nice and controlled movement. Last 10 seconds. I'm feeling this. I'm sure that you are too. Nice work. And of course, we're really wrapping in nice and tight through those abdominals as much as we can. Last 4, 3. Can we hold down in 2? And last 1. Holding it here, can you pulse the knees back just slightly for 10 seconds? Working through those hips. See how that feels. It's going to be a little bit of work there today. Nice. Beautiful work. 5, 4. Keep those little butterflies going. 3. Staying on those toes if you can. Put your heels down if you need. 2. And there's your last 1. And you can lift back up and put the heels down. Nice job. Turn those toes in and just take a little forwards lean. Let the back of the pelvis now release. You can just soften your elbows onto your knees. So I'm coming down with my arms onto my knees. Or if you like, you can straighten yourself all the way down to the floor. Getting that release up through the back of the pelvis and the back of those hip rotators is really important too. Maybe a little rock from side to side. And just take it at a level that feels comfortable for you. Last 3. Finishing that stretch with some deep breaths in 2. And we're going to roll ourselves up. Nice. Beautiful, guys. That's our short bit of our standing work today. And we can take it down to the mat.